We all know these type of women who just have something magnetic around them. There is something about them that draws you in. And it's not just about the way that they look. Yes, the appearance is important, but the appearance is not everything. So what I want to share with you in today's video are a couple of beautiful feminine habits that make you look irresistible. And most of these have nothing to do with the way that you look. Habit number one is to have strong boundaries softly. And this looks like you don't have to defend, argue, or explain yourself over and over because you become a woman that's irresistible by knowing exactly what you want and sticking to that. And this means saying no kindly, walking away when something is no longer serving you, and do that without drama. And it's exactly that self respect that draws people in. We can hear people say certain things such as, I will never accept that. Oh, don't do that to me because I will never let you do that to me. But when it gets to the point, people would accept more than they actually want. So when you are in a situation when your boundaries are being tested and you stay firm, when you're able to do that, that is so beautiful, that is so strong, and that is so irresistible that it will captivate everyone. Number two, maintaining soft eye contact. You don't need to stare someone down and look them in the eyes like this, but you do need to hold soft and gentle eye contact. When you create soft, gentle eye contact, so not too long, just enough, what you create is warmth, trust, and intimacy. Because never forget that people will remember how you make them feel. And it's that gaze that can say everything and make you irresistible. Number three is to speak slower but with intention. Something that changed, and I didn't specifically do it, it just started to change when I started my feminine journey, was that I started to speak slower. And I gave myself the time to say, Urania, you don't have to get everything out there quickly. Take your time to say what it is that you want to say. It's okay to take up space. Our voice is actually part of our superpower. There is something about a woman that speaks in a very soft and feminine voice that can really make people quiet and they can really draw the attention to her just by her voice. I think we all remember how Marilyn Monroe sounds, and there is something about her voice that is just so mesmerizing and so interesting. And that's why when you speak slowly, with intention and with emotion, people will lean in. So you don't need to speak loud or be loud to be heard. It's actually the opposite. You want to speak more consciously so that it can be felt. Number four is having a nurturing aura. And I think this is one of the most beautiful ones on the list because this is not just about mothering other people, right? Mothering a man or mothering your friends or anybody around you. This is all about making other people feel emotionally safe with you. So I don't know if you've experienced this, but for me, I can make people feel very comfortable in my presence and very comfortable opening up to me. I think they can feel that my intention is clear, it's good, and they can be themselves and share what they need to share, and I won't judge them. I think making someone feel emotionally safe with you, and especially if you're able to create that safety early on, that is so beautiful and it can really make you irresistible. When you have this trait naturally or you learn to develop it over time, it is really important that you have strong boundaries because some people, not everybody, but some people can take advantage of this. If they see that you are someone that feels emotionally safe, they will come to you with everything that they need to share, everything that they need help with, and literally dump everything on you. And that's not what we want. Because if you give all of your energy to everybody else, there will not be enough for you or not be enough for the people in your life that you really need to gift it to. So make sure that if you have this naturally, give it in doses and make sure to not overgive this. But know that this is a very, very attractive trait to have. Number five, which actually should have been the first one on the list, is a woman who loves herself. A woman who truly, truly likes herself. In my opinion, there is nothing more incredible and attractive than a woman who truly likes herself. And I'm not talking in a performative way, I'm talking in a quiet, comfortable, and radiant way. Being truly comfortable with yourself, with how you look and who you are. Being okay to sit with yourself and look yourself in the mirror and think, I look great. I'm happy with how I look today. I'm happy with me. I'm happy with myself. When you like yourself, when you look yourself in the mirror and you smile at yourself because you think you look good, when you take care of yourself gently and with love, when you pour all of that energy in you, people will notice. And that is something that can make you extremely irresistible. We live in a time that where someone is trying to say something about a woman or bring a woman down, the first thing they target or they comment is the way that she looks. It's her appearance. And what would make you irresistible is that even though someone would come to you and say something about the way that you look, it doesn't mean anything to you. It doesn't change anything for you because you like yourself. You love yourself. And what that person thinks or that person thinks about the way that you look has nothing to do with you. And you can see women who truly like themselves. If someone makes any comment about the way that they look, they literally do not care because they're content with who they are. So make sure that the first person you truly like and love is you. You are comfortable with the woman that you are. Because when you reach that point, no matter what anybody tells you, it would not face you. And that's the point I want every woman to reach, to be completely comfortable with herself. Because as long as you like you are more than good. Number 6, having soft feminine rituals. You glow differently when you take care of yourself. Your feminine rituals are a way for you to connect to your feminine energy. We all know that feeling we get when we just leave the hair salon, right? There is something beautiful that happens when your hair is done and you feel amazing. Well, that's that feeling. You awaken that feeling and that energy because you poured time and love into yourself. It's that same feeling you're getting in your stomach when your nails are just done or when you're putting on a beautiful dress. That feeling is you awakening and connecting to your feminine energy. In my program, The Feminine Reset, I teach women how to create daily practices and rituals to slow down and feel safe and comfortable to put the time and care into themselves again. Because as women, we often overgive and take care of others, and we don't really take the care and the time for ourselves. And that is highly needed. Because as women, the more that we take care of our inner world, the more magnetic our outer world becomes. Number 7, to make you irresistible, is to be comfortable with silence in conversations. You don't need to fill up every space with words. Because pauses create mystery, and pauses also create intimacy. Irresistible women are not afraid of silence. They use these moments of silence to draw people in, and they let their energy do the talking. I was someone that always wanted to fill up the silence, the void. I felt that responsibility. And I thought, okay, if I don't say anything, it's just awkward and it's weird. Why doesn't someone say anything? Well, you do not want to be that person that feels that responsibility to keep talking and to keep entertaining even. Because if the other person who you are having a conversation with is comfortable having moments of silence, why would you feel the need to fill up that space? It says more about you than it says about the other person. So I would like to invite you to be comfortable having more moments of silence in your conversations. Make eye contact. Listen very clearly to what someone else is telling you. Because you're not thinking, okay, what is the next thing I want to say? No, you're just listening to what the person is saying and you're being present. But having moments of silence in your conversations is so attractive and it will make you very irresistible. Let me add, there is a nuance to this, right? I'm talking about little moments of silence. So when someone finishes a sentence, don't immediately start yours, but take your time. And this can look like taking a couple of seconds before you respond or making a sound like, oh, okay. And literally looking like you're processing the information you just heard. Okay. And then say what you want to say. The next time you're having a conversation with someone, take your time, take your pauses, and see also how that makes you feel. Because if you feel the constant need to fill up the silence, it often means that you are uncomfortable with just being. And the feminine is all about being. Number 8, speaking with emotional intelligence. You don't need to dominate a conversation to be powerful, because magnetic women speak with awareness, empathy, and with care. They read the room, they listen deeply, and they respond from self awareness and not from reactivity. And it's that type of soft communication that makes you an unforgettable woman. Number nine, moving with intention and posture. Every movement you make, from walking into a room to reaching for a glass, carries energy. When you move with intention, people can feel this. There's a difference between a woman rushing into a room and opening the door and sitting down, or a woman that comes into a room, opens the door, looks around her, and sits down. There's a difference between grabbing this glass and just drinking it, or grabbing this glass gracefully, drink it, and put it down. Your movements do make a difference, and it brings a type of energy. And your posture actually tells the world, without you saying it, how confident you are. And that's why you always want to have your shoulders to the back, your chin slightly lifted, soften your face a little bit. And what I always tell my clients to do is to open up your heart. And it sounds a little bit weird, like, Urania, how do I open up my heart? But just try to look at your heart as a flower and try to open up your heart. This will also help you to connect to your feminine, and people can really feel this. Again, this is an energy. Everything around us is energy. Keep it in mind, shoulders to the back, chin slightly lifted, soften your face, and open your heart. Because your posture and also your energy is introducing you to the world without you saying a word. Number 10, letting yourself receive. And this might be the easiest, but unfortunately for many women that I work with, and also for myself, one of the most difficult things to do. Receiving and trusting is something that many of us need to relearn, or to open ourselves up to do that again. And when I say receiving, I mean help, I mean love, I mean compliments, I mean gifts, I mean abundance. Basically, anything that you can receive. And you want to be able to do this without feeling guilty, without shrinking, or without feeling the need to reciprocate. Because our feminine energy is the receiving energy. And when you let yourself get comfortable receiving, you will become magnetic. If this video spoke to you and you want to reconnect to your feminine energy on a deeper level, then I would love to invite you to my workshop called The Feminine Reset. And in my free workshop, I will share with you some powerful practices that I also share with the women in my program, The Feminine Reset. And these steps will help you to heal, to soften, and to step into your next level self. It is completely free to join, so if you're craving a reset, this is your sign. Come and join us. The link to sign up is in the description box below, and I can't wait to see you. And to all the beautiful ladies who signed up for my last masterclass, I did not forget you. I'll make sure to send you a personal invitation to invite you to this beautiful workshop. I'm really excited for this workshop because I took my time to create something I am proud of and something that I know that will truly be helpful. So I would hope to see you all inside. I will leave the link to sign up for the workshop in the description box below. And I would love to see you all in there. Ladies, I'm going to wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. And we will see each other in my very next video. Bye, ladies.